It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Wednesday, the 14th of February. I'm Michael Groff. A pretty good chance of rain coming in here this afternoon through tomorrow, and then we'll dry out for the weekend. Another round of much cooler weather coming in here next week. Could that also be associated with some rain? Let's talk about it as we get out there this morning and take a look at the almanac from yesterday. 73 degrees the high in the valley after a morning low of 58. We also had a trace of rain officially in the bucket yesterday. And outside right now, here at 5:55 a.m., we've got some clouds in the valley at this hour. 55 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew points at 44, humidity 67%. The winds are light. The barometer is rising. Temperatures around south central Arizona this morning, upper 40s to mid and upper 50s in some of the warmest valley locations. There's even a couple of 60s on the board at this hour. And the water vapor satellite view, there's the upper low spinning to our west. That will be the big weather player for us over the next 24 to 36 hours. You see plenty of moisture moving north already across the southwest. Watch warning maps, some winter weather advisories well to the north of Arizona across the Rockies, the interior west. No winter weather advisories in northern Arizona at this point. Convective outlook for today, no organized severe weather anywhere across the contiguous United States, but certainly some thunder possible extending from the Mississippi Delta on up through the Ohio Valley. And rainfall in our neck of the woods for the next 7 days coming from the guys at the WPC. Now for us here in the valley, kind of a tight rainfall gradient, which we'll talk about in a moment, but this is showing around 1/4 of an inch for us in the valley. And this is going to be a little bit of a tricky forecast, and we'll get into the details of that now as we look at the models. Here's the GFS, the 06Z run valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon, the upper look at 500 millibars. There's our low to the west. It's going to kind of weaken and begin to just move across the area as an open wave type system later today and tomorrow. Southwesterly flow out ahead of that. Moisture advection pretty decent around here. So the day is mostly cloudy in the morning. I think we just are plain cloudy by this afternoon. And high temperatures, roughly upper 60s, low 70s. Kind of depends on when the rain sets in. So we'll just say 69 to 72 for the high today. And a decent chance of showers by this afternoon. Let's take a look at the high-resolution models. First of all, this is the HRRR at 3 o'clock this afternoon. And the bulk of the shower activity is right on a line from south central Arizona, kind of bisecting the valley, and to the southeast of that point. Now, the radar isn't going to look exactly like this, but the message on the high-res models is that the rain, at least this afternoon, will be concentrated over eastern Maricopa, Pinal, and central and eastern Pima County, and points to the east. And the NAM at 3 p.m. is very similar to this. Then by 10 p.m. tonight off the NAM, showers become more scattered across south central Arizona, and we have a better chance of rain coming in here. So we'll say a 30% chance of rain today, increasing to a 70% chance of rain tonight. The rain will not be overly heavy. I think a lot of places get some light precipitation, but I don't think we're going to see very robust precipitation. The heaviest rain should be concentrated to the east of the valley. So I think those 1/4 to 1/3 of an inch amounts look pretty likely at this point. Can't rule out somebody getting a little bit of a heavier total, especially if you go up toward Carefree, Cave Creek, the Northeast Valley, the upslope areas. Now, tomorrow, the main upper low crosses the area. And as that happens, we'll still have a chance of showers through the day. Tomorrow should be mostly cloudy once again with high temperatures in the mid-60s. So we'll keep the chance of rain going through the day. Friday looks partly sunny with high temperatures mainly upper 60s to about 70. Maybe a shower in the southeast part of the state. Saturday, around 70, partly cloudy skies. And more or less the same deal on Sunday. A pretty good trough developing over the Pacific Northwest. A very cool system with plenty of rain and mountain snow up that way. By Monday, that begins to sag to the south, and we start to see the breezes picking up here across Arizona. The European even trying to bring in a slight chance of showers Sunday night, Monday, around here to the southwest, and certainly there is a possibility of a little bit of precipitation early next week, but this system looks to be moving mostly over land, so that would suggest dry conditions. Tuesday, that trough is overhead, so we would have cooler conditions, high temperatures. Some of the models, some of the deterministic guidance coming in has us only in the 50s for the middle part of next week. I don't think it gets quite that cool. Probably highs around 60 to the low 60s or so. And then a week from today, this is Wednesday, the 21st of February. And again, cool upper trough out here in the west and a big ridge over the east and across the North Pacific, allowing these short waves to continue to move down the west coast. We see the same thing more or less as we go to Thursday. The trough begins to move off to the east. We've got a cutoff low to the west, another short wave moving down toward British Columbia and ultimately into the northwest U.S. as we go to the end of the forecast period. This is Friday, the 23rd. So we'll still have some high clouds around, I think, next week, and temperatures not too far from average. I'd say upper 60s to low 70s for the end of next week. Obviously, the details are going to have to be ironed out. At this point, most of next week does appear to be dry, but obviously things can change in this type of a situation. Let's check the temperatures coming off of the European ensemble, and it's got us below average for the next 15 days for the most part. I think those overnight lows are probably just a little bit too cool overall, but I would not be surprised to see a pretty chilly morning or two next week, maybe some frost in some of the outlying valley locations. And that's going to wrap it up for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video is going to come back here tomorrow morning. And if you like our videos, be sure to subscribe so that whenever we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. Otherwise, be safe out there and have a great Wednesday.